Good morning. It's Monday and I decided I would do my video on emotional contagion this morning because it is currently happening in my house, which is why I'm sitting in my car taking a little breather. All right, emotional contagion. Actually, before I start, I realize that a few of my videos have been passed along through some of my friends and colleagues to people who don't know me. And so a little bit of background, I have been working as an occupational therapist for over 20 years. I started for the first 13, 14 years working with people who had experienced a trauma in the workplace. And then I moved into working with kids in schools and then with teachers. And I do a few side projects. About 5 years ago, I started a teacher wellness program to support teachers. And more recently, I started running some groups for parents with children with anxiety. I think my real goal in life is to try and find ways to support people in bringing calm into situations of chaos. And this is one of those times, I think. So back to emotional contagion. Emotional contagion is this really cool phenomenon that happens because of neurons in our brain called mirror neurons. Now, you can Google search mirror neurons because you're going to have lots of time if you want to look up the background information. But in a nutshell, mirror neurons in our brain light up when we see someone experiencing a certain emotion like pain or fear or sadness or happiness. When we see someone experiencing that emotion, in our brain, those mirror neurons light up as if we were experiencing the same emotion. So it's one of the building blocks for empathy. It's how we learn how to understand what other people are feeling. And it's very effective because if you are around someone who's grumpy, like my daughter is right now because she can't find the thing she's looking for, then that person who's around her, myself, also feels that emotion. So right now, I think everyone is experiencing a lot of mirror neuron light up, feeling fear and stress and frustration and anger. And I'm hoping that you can find ways to turn it around and use emotional contagion for the good. So, one of the things that we're trying to do here is every day we're trying to find something to laugh at. We usually watch funny videos, funny animal videos, something that's going to make us laugh. If you can watch a comedy show, what else? Tell jokes, I don't know, just something that makes you laugh, because if you can laugh, you can share that. And if other people see you laughing, then that is going to light up their mirror neurons and they're going to start to feel that emotion too. It is so easy right now to consume things on social media and in the news of doom and gloom and fear. And it's really, you have to consciously make an effort to block some of that so that you aren't feeling the fear of other people, because I think you have enough of your own stress and frustration and fear to feel. So this is the time when you block that person on your Facebook feed that only puts negative stuff. This is the time when maybe you turn off the news for a while. I promise you, you won't miss the memo that this whole thing is over when it's over if you shut off the news for a day or two. It's hard. I get it, because I am working really hard at not listening to terrible things right now. So I'm going to post a few links to videos of some things that can help with positive emotional contagion. If you don't believe me, mirror neurons are what makes you feel like yawning when you see someone else yawn. It makes you laugh when you see babies laughing. And so I'll put some of those links onto this post and see if you can start your own positive emotional contagion happening in your house and with your people and for yourself. There's also a link I'm going to include. It is a fantastic TED Talk on why we laugh. And it's about, I think it's like 12 minutes long, but it's really worth the watch because there's a lot of science behind it. But if you've ever, like, inappropriately wanted to start laughing or giggling at a funeral, this is why. The premise of her talk, well, there's lots of points that she makes, but one of the points that stuck out for me is that we use laughter to mitigate pain and sadness. And so now's the time to use what we can use to help ourselves and our families feel better. So that's a 6-minute breather in my car. I'm going to go back in and watch a funny video with my daughter Eden and see if we can't switch things around. Thanks for watching, and just remember, we are all just doing the best that we can. This is my hourly motto. Take good care. Talk soon. Bye.